We should reach the museum if we continue on south from here.
Enemies!
I guess it's just using two different words to describe the same thing, but I don't know. Wait, just stop. This isn't the top floor right now. Just save it for later, okay?
You're right. Sorry. We shall see us deterred.
Shields are down!
Warning. Energy levels low.
Overhead!
Neutralized.
Incoming!
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy level positional tactics in effect. Go.
Take aim!
Batting ready.
Watch this!
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Can't let this go to waste.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
We'll leave a mark.
It appears that they have already taken the museum.
And we force our way in.
Insufficient output. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low.
Down for the count!
Thanks for messing with us.
Sweet! What manner of place is this? It's a museum for showing off Vergnus's development over the past 300 years. And it's also the location where the Symbo drives were discovered. Those Symbo drives are the reason why we have advanced androids like Elena here.
So you mean the technology used to create Elena came from here?
That is generally correct. Symbo drives are compact, semi-permanent energy sources that run off converted energy from imaginary number space using energy generation principles that utilize symbology. These drives allowed for dramatic advancements in Vergold's android technology.
If this technology was behind your creation, I see why they're so eager to get their hands on it.
Midas, was that not a tad indiscreet?
He speaks the truth. Anything that makes beings such as Elena possible would be highly sought after. Even integrations with organic life forms cannot support all the power needs of fused cybernetic parts.
For a being so advanced, you certainly lack tact.
It is not surprising that a semi-permanent, highly efficient power source, such as the Symbo drive, would be perceived as potentially beneficial to Scorpium, and sought after as a result.
Nature does not make leaps.
What is that?
One of the fundamental theories for evolution on Earth. The theory states that life evolves gradually, a single step at a time.
One would think the idea of proceeding step by step could apply to a great many things.
Yes, and when evolution takes a great leap forward due to some unusual mutation, it always ends up as a heavy burden for the individual or species in question.
The Centralists are a mutation.
I'm hypothesizing, but when I think about what may happen should these Centralists who are so unpredictable successfully seize this place, it fills me with dread.
I agree. However, standing here imagining things will not help us. What the enemy seeks lies below the museum. Let us go and see what we can learn from these invaders.
You don't look too...
You're headed for Provenience Cavern? Huh? A whole bunch of shady characters. Sure you have everything?
Thanks. Sweet!
Oh, it's a cave?
Yes, it is a cave. But the entrance is only part of the facility. All Vergnesians visit the museum when they are students. Right, Ray?
Yep, pretty much.
However, deep within lies the location where the Symbo Drive was discovered. It supports the industries of not just Vergnes, but all of Vergold.
Are drives normally found in natural caverns?
To put it more precisely, symbols were found upon the stone walls within the cavern. So, this is referred to as the location where the Symbo Drive was discovered. In that these symbols were what made its development possible. Vergold has kept a tight rein on these symbols and never once shared them with outsiders.
Hence the Centralists coming here to learn this valuable secret. These symbols, mayhaps they were left behind by some ancient civilization or the like?
That is unknown. Vergold started space exploration 300 years ago. Before that point, Vergnes was an uninhabited satellite planet. We have yet to unravel the mystery of who created these symbols.
But would the Federation not be... no, perhaps not.
The Federation has yet to create an energy technology comparable to the Symbo Drive. While the Federation is more advanced than Vergold in other fields of technology, it's difficult to think they had anything to do with this.
Regardless, if this location is important to the history of Vergold, then we cannot let the Pan-Galactic Federation or Scorpium take it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And I'm gonna need it to brush up on a few things I forgot.
Won't be getting any further this way. There must be another path.
Sweet!
Yikes! I thought we were done for. Huh. Is this?
Is something wrong, Nina?
No. Never mind. It's nothing.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
No quarter!
Insufficient output. Correct?
Send a packet!
Extra
That looked like a curse. No quarter!
That ought to teach him.
Threat detected.
We all work together.
Over here!
Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Destroy.
See us determined. I'll get there eventually.
There would appear to be nothing else ahead. I suggest we try another path.
Enemies up ahead!
Warning. Energy levels neutralized. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient. Destroy.
Sweet!
I don't think we'd make it very far down this way.
Damn, they've made it even further in than I thought. We'd better move.
Energy levels neutralized.
The ground looks ready to crumble under us here.
Perhaps we might break it purposely in order to move ahead.
I must admit, I'm not fond of the idea of crashing our way through one of Vergnus's historic relics.
Well, just pretend like we're excavating some new route or something.
You would say something like that, but so be it. This is an emergency after all.
Sweet! Hang back!
Insufficient output.
Done!
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
This will sting!
Take him out!
Warning. Energy levels low.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Insufficient output.
Time for you.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Send him packing!
Sharing strength.
Take him out! Send him packing!
That's what I call a 10 out of 10.
Sweet!
Target sighted. Target site insufficient output. Destroy.
I got you!
See that?
Threat neutralized.
It yet holds strong. Perhaps we require more force.
Wheat!
Hostile spotted!
Warning. Energy levels low. Assault insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. No threats detected.
Deserve.
Shall we blast through the ground at our feet yet again?
Doesn't seem like we have much choice.
Preparations complete.
These really do look familiar.
What are you muttering about?
Oh, it's these these symbols. I feel like I've seen them before. Let's go. I'll get there eventually.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Prep for
Hold there
engagement.
for a second. Steady, everyone.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Acceleration. Warning. Energy levels low.
Shall see to this.
Insufficient output.
Victory is within
Warning.
reach.
Energy levels low.
Had I only trained harder.
Insufficient output.
Order. If you wouldn't mind.
Warning. Energy levels low. Engaging.
You rang?
Is the power of Vergold symbol drives really that incredible?
You can tell just by looking at Elena. There are no androids as advanced as her in the entire Federation. And it's not just android tech. Their Symbo drives are the reason that the Vergoldian interstellar military is capable of fending off a Federation fleet.
Hey, we don't have any choice now due to current circumstances, but you need to forget everything you see here.
I can't make any promises.
Cut me some slack, officer. You too, Nina. I know your Semiomancer blood must be thrilled by all this stuff, but behave.
I can't make any promises.
Oh, man.
Insufficient output.
I'm ready to fight.
Neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Threat eliminated. Area secure.
My poor little Duma does not appear well. Is something wrong?
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
They were fooled to try. Careful now. Victory is within reach.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Ali! The enemy falters! Victory is
Warning.
within reach!
Energy levels low.
The walls here seem frail enough for us to crash through.
Your Highness, please. Such a suggestion is unbecoming of you.
But we must find a way through nonetheless. Is that not so, though?
Yeah, but let's not go full destructo mode.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Roger that.
Careful, everyone. Nothing shall see us deterred. Our current coordinates place us in the vicinity of the Symbo drive.
We sure got here faster than planned. Come on, not far to go now.
Ready to fight, everyone.
Initiate emergency protocols. Insufficient output.
Bleed!
Warning. Threat neutralized.
Don't let me down! Where'd I go?
Destroyed. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Let's get reckless!
Insufficient output. Threat neutralized.
They don't look like friendlies.
Nothing they cannot handle.
Warning. Energy levels low.
No quarter! With me! Out of my way! Victory is within reach! That's what I call a 10 out of 10.
Leave it to me!
The enemy
Neutralized. Insufficient output.
See that?
more than you deserve.
Barrier secured.
Sweet! Enemies up ahead!
Ready yourself!
Warning. Energy levels low.
What's up now?
Another day.
Why, this is...
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
How could this be? Why is this here?
Is there something wrong?
It looks just like it. Just like in the ancient coil in Nilbeth, where we excavated the Levitas ore.
Now that you mention it...
Detecting incoming attack. Initiate emergency measures.
What? Door.
Do you not find it simply wondrous, Leticia, my child? Each time I experience the vastness of the Scorpium network, I am reminded of how small I once was.
The Centralists are not the entirety of Scorpium.
We soon will be, and so His Excellency, our Sovereign, seeks the Simba Drive. See for yourselves.
Boldor, are these the ones who oppose our centralist cause?
Indeed they are, Your Excellency.
Admiral Remington.
A familiar face, one of Bennett's, and a descendant of the Kennys.
What drives you to do this? You violated Federation regulations, used military assets for personal purposes, and furthermore, concealed the existence of Scorpium itself and the situation at Fear. You will face retribution for your actions under Federation law!
We do this for the Pangalactic Federation, for universal peace and prosperity. Surely a Kenny would understand.
Don't be ridiculous!
Ronix J. Kenny once interacted with the people of planet Roke, set foot on the forbidden planet Styx, and led us to victory in our conflict with the planet Fargate. Claude C. Kenny violated your precious pact, planting the seeds of the planet Expel joining the Federation. As a result, our studies of symbometrics expanded greatly.
Yes, but...
It was much the same when your ancestor, Captain Emerson, found gravitic engine technology. History has proven that the law must be broken at times to move worlds forward. And at this moment, that role falls upon my shoulders. What authority does a Kenny have to try and stop me?
I'm...
Don't listen to this ass, Mariel. He's just trying to manipulate you.
Oh, really?
The reason for Mariel's ancestors breaking the rules was because following them would have led to the deaths of lots of innocent people. Don't lump them in with a dumbass trying to steal other people's stuff for his own selfish gain.
A Vergoldian defending the crimes of the most esteemed family in the Federation. Now this is rich.
Those crimes were defined by the Federation on its own terms. Your rules don't mean shit to those of us on the outside.
Ray, I'm okay now. Thank you. What you say is true. My family's track record as soldiers of the Federation was perhaps never the most praiseworthy. And my distaste for my family's legacy is precisely why I swore to myself that I would uphold Federation law to the letter during my career. But I will not abide by words from you. Childish logic. Excusing your own actions because someone else did it? Have you no shame?
A Kenny through and through, huh?
Your Excellency, it would appear reaching a consensus with these fools through discourse in the physical realm is futile. What shall we do?
They serve no purpose in the expansion of the Federation or the evolution of the Scorpium. Any who would keep the Symbo Drive from us are undeserving of mercy.
Buldur, just what do you think you are doing? Did you come all this way simply to be used by this petty man?
Is that not as it should be, Leticia, my child? You wish to stop me, yes? Then is it not to your benefit that your foe be small and weak? My actions are all for the benefit of Scorpium and the Centralists. Fight me!
Careful, everyone!
Truth be told, it's not been long since the Scorpium Network approved the Centralist thought. Thus, I'd like to ask that you all join me in celebrating my coronation.
How low you have fallen, Buldur. Your sons will all be saddened to see you.
Great! One who is not of Scorpium would never understand. This is my path, and I have no misgivings.
Tonight, I have but one succor to offer you. I shall release from this madness.
Insufficient output. Positional tactics ineffective. Warning. Energy levels low.
Incredible!
Insufficient output.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Impressive. It would seem my efforts were not sufficient.
It appears my confidence in him was misplaced. Differences in individual performance are hard to predict.
That is how you would speak of one who pledged loyalty and would die for you?
You are a most contemptible wretch indeed.
You still say such things after all that you've seen. There is no concept of loyalty within Scorpium. We are a group within the greater Scorpium network, with myself occupying the top position of Sovereign. Nothing more or less.
Incompatible. The term sovereign is entirely incompatible with the Scorpium we understand.
Had things been different, you would have been my father-in-law. It is unfortunate that this is how your life ended. But I will avenge you.
This is evolution. The greatest evolution in the cosmos. The everlasting prosperity of the Pan-Galactic Federation begins now under my rule.
We will never let that happen! Remington Kurtzman, your misguided ambitions end here and now! Prepare to engage
Suits you,
hostiles.
you know. Really shows off the colors of the ground and infest the Federation.
soon become a member of the Centralist cause. The day when you will come to understand the glory of my appearance is not far. You'll have to do more than pay lip service to your ideals, Kenny.
Positional tactics ineffective. Unable to continue combat. Status at maximum.
The righteous will always prevail!
Show them what the Federation's made of.
Positional tactics ineffective. Warning. Energy levels low.
Watch this!
Positional tactics ineffective. Position unable to continue combat.
The righteous will always prevail!
Unable to continue combat.
Just what I needed.
You got this, girl.
The doctor is in.
Doing all right there, Princess?
Positional tactics and chance of survival dropping. Positional tactics ineffective. Positional tactics unable to continue combat.
Got you covered. Here you go.
The righteous will always prevail!
Position change. Chance of survival dropping. Unable to continue combat.
Depending on perspective, Remington being... the Sovereign may actually be a good thing. If we defeat him here, it will invalidate the concept of a Scorpium network. Work with a leader.
We need to defeat him either way. He must pay for making a mockery of the Federation and my family's history.
Positional tactics ineffective. Sharing. Energy levels low.
Monstrous! But I am sovereign! Absurd! I am sovereign! The sovereign of Scorpium! Destined to unite the galaxy! My morals, my beliefs! No! impossible! What will become of the Federation, of Scorpium's evolution, without me?
Both the Federation and Scorpium are gonna be much better off with you out of the picture.
Damn it all! I only integrated to build a utopia! A union between Scorpium and the Federation! Boldor!
Boldor! He lives yet! Nina! Maester Midas!
With the way he is, I don't think...
Even if possible, his Scorpium body can't be repaired here. There's nothing we can do.
But...
Summon the fleet to Vergnus! This is far from over! I must lead Scorpium and the Federation!
Unfortunately, it appears that your time is at an end. Your Excellency.
What?
Did you truly believe a fool such as you would be appointed sovereign? You have been nothing more than a stepping stone to prepare the network for the true sovereign. That is the consensus of our network.
Boldor! What did you just...
Felling me or Remington will not halt Scorpium.
Oh, we're definitely gonna stop your invasion of Vergold.
We'll speak to those Scorpium that have faculty of speech and enforce Federation regulations. This kind of Scorpium lawlessness will not be allowed in the galaxy any longer.
If the conceptual sovereign individual vanishes, in time, Scorpium will be restored to our correct state.
Correct. Correct. You understand nothing. Neither you nor Remington know what is true, what is correct in this life.
Boldor! Boldor!
Is he truly dead this time?
We can confirm that the individual named Boldor is deceased.
Remington's biological activity has also ceased. I would assess that we have stopped the Centralist insurrection for the time being.
Small comfort. After everything. It could not have been your wish to fall so far from home. Boldor, all this suffering, to what end?
The invaders just gave themselves up at fleet headquarters. I don't know. It's all a little too suspicious, if you ask me.
Might have expected as much from Scorpium. From how I see it, with their sovereign gone, their network is probably reverted back to putting everyone on an equal level again.
Is that how they work? Yeah, I have my doubts about the surrender, that's for damn sure.
Do not assume the deeds of Remington's faction representative of Scorpium as a whole. But I, too, must acknowledge the faults and dangers within the Scorpium quest for further and further integration. The risks must not be overlooked.
I'd say the Pan-Galactic Federation is more to blame for these Centralists.
Do tell.
Coaxing in brand new members with all this talk of peace and the advance of civilization? That, sound familiar? At least Scorpium keep a certain amount of equality among themselves. But the more the Federation grows, the more the upper brass consolidate their power. This whole ordeal with Remington and the Centralists was just the worst parts of both brought together.
I'll admit, I find it hard to refute that. The Federation has no choice now but to take a good long look in the mirror and figure out how to piece itself back together.
What's going to happen to all the officers who turned themselves in?
They could very well claim they had no choice but to comply with Remington's orders after integrating with Scorpium, which might actually grant them immunity from Vergaldian law.
I don't expect the local system government's got a damn idea what the Scorpium even are. Gonna have a hell of a time trying to talk peace.
I'm quite aware. I expect to be made responsible for bringing an end to the situation. Which is why your son's data is so crucial. I'm hoping I can count on your assistance. The future of both Vergald and the Federation depend on it.
Just be sure there's something in this for me, huh? I got a business to run, you know?
Duly noted.
Captain Raymond, thank you, once again. Your efforts have allowed the Federation a chance to correct its course.
None of what we've done was for the Federation's sake.
Be that as it may, the Federation skirted a full and devastating collapse thanks to your efforts.
Lieutenant Mariel, I have looked at the Scorpium data you provided. I was surprised by your confrontation with the Virian soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. Aster 4 is an underdeveloped planet, is it not?
Yes, sir. About that.
You were doing what you thought was right, correct? Upholding what were once core values of the Federation, lost under Remington's lead.
Yes, sir. But I believe that it should not excuse me from Federation law, though. I knowingly violated the UP-3. For that, and for the illegal seizure of the merchant vessel Akizuki, I should be brought to trial.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Wait!
Those of us in positions of power can never let the ends justify the means, regardless of the outcome.
But still!
That said, the Federation's in no shape to court-martial you right now. I'll take full responsibility for your deeds until a more appropriate time presents itself. You stay here with your friends. All things considered, Lieutenant Mariel, I think you made the best calls you could. Your actions don't tarnish your family name. Far from it. Making as much known should serve you well when the time comes to face the jury.
Admiral.
Don't you leave us now, you hear? The Federation is in bad enough shape as it is. We don't need to lose another talent like yourself.
Sir!
And I expect there'll be talk of making Aster 4 a Federation protectorate in the near future. You should expect to have some eyes on you as a member of the planet's royal line.
What is this protectorate of which you speak?
I can explain it all to you later. I'll also discuss whether the Federation even retains the capabilities to do so.
So, what will the rest of you do next?
Well, the Centralists have been busted up, my homeworld's safe and sound again, and Buldor's gone.
Right. Yes. And with the whole of it now behind us...
Seems like our journey's at its end. Time for our princess to make her triumphant return.